Welcome back to Transfer Talk, the show that brings you all the best and worst gossip going around the world of football. The Premier League transfer window may be closed for now, but that can't stop them diving into the Championship for new players, while some are already plotting their next step in time for the January window. Let's go! We start with Man City, who appear to be planning a fresh assault on the January transfer market. Not content with the £100 million already spent on defensive recruits this summer, according to Sportsmail, Pep Guardiola is ready to splash the cash again in order to bolster the left side of his back four. Top of his wish list is £23 million rated Ajax fullback Nicolas Tagliafico. The Argentine's name is a regular on Transfer Talk, and it was widely believed the 28-year-old would leave the Amsterdam club for good this summer, though nothing ever materialised. However, with Alexander Zinchenko's long-term future at Man City still uncertain, and doubts remaining over Benjamin Mendy's top-level pedigree, the Sky Blues could move for Tagliafico. The embarrassing 5-2 defeat at home to Leicester City has only increased Guardiola's determination to land the Argentine. What's more, the Sportsmail article claims the former Independiente defender would welcome a move to the Etihad. In the prime of his career and with plenty of Champions League experience under his belt, he would have no problem making the leap from the Eredivisie to the Premier League. City normally get the man they want, so if they come calling for Tagliafico, don't expect much to stand in their way. We are jumping over to the red side of Manchester for our next story. After it emerged the Premier League legend Juan Mata turned down an outrageous approach from the Middle East in order to stay at Old Trafford. According to AS back in Spain, the midfielder rejected a colossal £18 million per year offer to join an unnamed Saudi Arabian team. That was after turning down their initial approach of an already mammoth £11.5 million per year wage packet. For context, had he taken their second approach, he would have more than doubled his wages to nearly £350,000 per week after all the tax incentives are considered. From a footballing sense, it may come as a surprise to hear Mata turn down such a move. The 32-year-old is hardly a regular at Man United, having seen his game time limited to mainly cup action, and after 6 years may fancy a change away from Old Trafford. However, AS believes the former Spanish international is excited about the future of the club under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and firmly believes they can win a trophy this year. Plus, it's worth remembering that Mata has never been driven by money, having pioneered the common goal salary pledge that many sports stars across the world have adopted. Although we still think it says a lot about his character that he rejected such an outrageous and lucrative approach in this stage of his career. Before we go any further, just a quick reminder to subscribe to Football Daily and hit that notification bell to never miss a transfer talk. One club still determined to do business this summer are West Ham United, who commenced their busy week of activity by raiding Watford for their former reliable centre-half Craig Dawson on Monday. But they are far from finished, with Brentford star Saïd Benrahma firmly in their sights. Over the weekend, it was revealed advanced talks had taken place over a £30 million deal for the Algerian winger, who has been lighting up the Championship. However, a report in the Mirror claims that the move is on the brink of collapse thanks to a dispute that has erupted between Brentford and the 25-year-old. Benrahma has apparently accused the Bees of broken promises and is reluctant to sign elsewhere in protest. West Ham can only hope he has a change of heart when he returns from international duty. But if they can't sway Benrahma to East London, they will turn their attention to Bournemouth forward Joshua King. David Moyes has already seen a £13 million bid rejected for the Norwegian, with the Cherries holding out for a bid closer to £18 million. But they won't be alone in their pursuit of the former Man United star. Everton are also in the hunt, with Carlo Ancelotti concerned an injury to their man at the moment, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, would leave them very short up front. West Ham had better react soon, or risk losing out on yet another target. Either way, it could be a bright end to an otherwise dire window for West Ham. But Hammers fans, who do you want? Benrahma or King? Let us know in the comments. For our headline story, we are travelling over to West London, where trouble could be in the air for N'Golo Kante and Frank Lampard. The relationship between the Chelsea boss and their prize midfielder is reportedly on the rocks after a huge bust-up between the two. Le Parisien in France believe the former Leicester City star is furious with the Englishman, after he was refused leave from training in order to attend a friend's wedding. This has opened up old wounds of mistrust between the two after a summer that saw the French international constantly linked with a move to Inter Milan. Now Le Parisien claim Kante is plotting his next step, revealing the 29-year-old has his heart set on joining Real Madrid and could press for a change as early as January. This is despite starting all 4 of Chelsea's Premier League games so far this season. However, it seems unlikely the Blues would consider allowing Kante to leave, especially with 2 years of his contract to run. Inter Milan were reportedly quoted £80 million for the multiple Premier League winner just last month, and that number won't go much lower for Madrid. That said, if Kante is as angry as the report suggests, then Chelsea may have some difficult decisions to make once January rolls around. While trouble might be looming at Chelsea, at Tottenham there are plenty of reasons to smile with the news Milan Skriniar could be a lily white by January. The North London outfit pursued the Slovakian centre-half throughout the summer. However, Daniel Levy was unable to match Inter Milan's £50 million valuation of the 25-year-old. But that could all be about to change, with Levy laying on another masterclass in negotiation. According to FC Inter News, Skriniar will join Spurs on an initial 6-month loan in the winter, with a permanent switch happening next summer for £36 million, with around £4.5 million in add-ons. It may be more than they were originally prepared to pay, but considering his undoubted pedigree as a top-class defender, it could be an excellent piece of business. What's more, the article claims N'Golo Kante has already lined up £18 million rated Torino defender Armando Izzo as his replacement. But any move for Skriniar doesn't appear to have impacted their chase of Swansea centre-half Joe Rodon, who could complete a move to Tottenham by the Friday deadline, according to Football Insider. Though nothing is confirmed, it looks like Daniel Levy is fully behind Jose Mourinho in his quest to bring silverware to North London. However, not everyone at Tottenham will be riding their current wave of enthusiasm. Sadly for Danny Rose, things have gone horribly wrong, with the left-back very much a marginalised figure in North London. Firmly behind Ben Davies and Sergio Reguilon in the Spurs pecking order, Rose doesn't appear to have any future at the club. The 30-year-old spent the 2019-20 campaign on loan with Newcastle, though they declined to sign him permanently. This left him desperately hunting for an exit route this summer, with Serie A Mine's Genoa emerging as a surprise option. But sadly, finances got in the way of the deal, and for now he is going nowhere. However, a solution could be on the cards, with Football Insider claiming Middlesbrough are preparing a late charge for the former England international. Neil Warnock reportedly wants to strengthen in defence, and has already inquired about forgotten Chelsea fullback Baba Rahman. But they could turn their attention to Rose, who may accept to drop down to the Championship is the only way he can get near to first-team football this season. With just 1 year of his contract remaining, it looks like a sorry end for Tottenham's longest-serving player, who only 2 summers ago appeared in a World Cup semi-final. But Spurs fans, do you think Rose deserves more, or has he simply burnt too many bridges with the club? Let us know in the comments. Finally, we have a quick update on Liverpool's goalkeeper situation. With Alisson injured, Adrian treated us to yet another selection of howlers in the shocking 7-2 defeat to Aston Villa, which according to the Mirror pushed his position as Liverpool's number 2 to the point of no return. Jurgen Klopp even highlighted Jack Butland as a potential alternative, with the former England international still pushing for a move away from Stoke City. However, it appears the German supercoach has had a change of heart, with the Mirror again reporting that any interest in Butland has cooled. Klopp has apparently decided to stand by Adrian, who should be in goal for the hotly anticipated Merseyside derby. This will be a huge blow to Butland, who has even lost his place in Stoke's starting 11. He could still leave before Friday, but any ambitions of a dream move to Anfield will have to be forgotten for now. So guys, that's all we've got time for on Transfer Talk for another week. Do you think any of these moves will happen? Let me know in the comments down below, and whether we missed out any stories too. And as I said earlier, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.